Good morning to all of you. See, this is one of the important derivations part, that is semi-empirical mass formula. See, here there are various factors involved like volume energy, surface energy, Coulomb energy, asymmetric energy and pairing energy, and finally the binding energy curve. First one is volume energy. First one is volume energy. See, nucleus is a pair of nucleons and are held together by strong attractive forces. Since the volume of a nucleus is proportional to A, here binding energy is directly proportional to volume of the nucleus. Right, this can be written as binding energy is directly proportional to volume, that is 4 by 3 pi r cube into here mass number A. See, this term is a constant, this term is constant. See this one here, but mass number varies. Mass number is different for different nucleus. In this case, right, binding energy is directly proportional to mass number. See, this one is first component like volume energy. Here binding energy of a nucleus is directly proportional to volume of the nucleus. Here this term remains constant. Here mass number varies for different nucleus. This one is first component. Second one is a surface energy, right. Surface energy here similar to molecules at the surface of a liquid drop. The nucleons at the surface of a nucleons interact only with the nucleons on one side of the surface. Here the number of nucleons depends on surface area of the nucleus. Here surface energy, in this case it is directly binding energy is directly proportional to minus a power 2 by 3 mass number power 2 by 3. Here it shows negative because it may be repulsion between the nucleons. Here reduction in binding energy. So this is surface energy. Surface energy of a nucleus similar to liquid drop. It interacts with the nucleons on another side of the surface due to here slight reduction in binding energy of the nucleus. Then third component is Coulomb energy. Third one is Coulomb energy. See, in this case here almost similar pattern, right. Binding energy is directly proportional to minus z into z minus 1 divided by a power 1 by 3. This is due to repulsion of protons inside nucleus. There is a decrease of binding energy due to electrostatic repulsion between protons between the nucleus, between proton and proton neutrons in the nucleus. Here if the atomic number is z, then the protons carries plus charge, that is plus E. Here the decrease of binding energy by Coulombian potential is, write this one, this proportionality constant can be written as AC, Coulomb's coefficient. Next, fourth component is like asymmetry. Asymmetry energy. Here it has been observed that nuclei with n equals z are most stable for heavy nucleus, and there is excess of neutrons or protons, and neutron is greater than z or atomic number due to lack of symmetry between number of protons neutrons in the nucleus. Here also there is a decrease in binding energy. This can be written as EA, here directly proportional to A minus 2z whole square divided by A. This is asymmetry energy. Next, last one is pairing energy. Here pairing of like pairing here nuclei containing even number of protons and even number of neutrons are most stable, while ordered nuclei, here pairing means ordered odd add nuclei, even nuclei, odd even add nuclei. So this can be written as EP equals, that is pairing energy equals plus pairing coefficient A power minus 3 by 4. Combining all these factors, finally we get combine equals, see here, EV plus ES plus EC plus EA plus EP. Combining all factors like volume energy, surface energy, Coulomb energy, asymmetric energy and pairing energy. Finally we get final expression, that is AVA minus surface energy A power 2 by 3 minus Coulomb energy Z into Z minus 1 divided by A power 1 by 3 minus asymmetric energy into, right here, A minus 2Z whole square divided by A plus EP. So this is the final expression for semi-empirical binding energy formula. Then write binding energy curve. This can be written as middle one. See this point is volume energy, then write this one is total energy, and this curve is surface energy, this curve is Coulomb energy, and this one is asymmetry energy. Then merits and demerits of liquid drop model. Here merits of liquid drop model explains the observed binding energy of nuclei, stability of nuclei against alpha and beta emission, and also nuclear fission. And liquid drop model gives atomic masses, nuclear masses and binding energy accurately. See, these two factors are merits of liquid drop model. One is it explains the observed binding energy of nuclei, stability, atomic masses, nuclear masses, etc. And demerits like liquid rock model fails to explain the spin and magnetic moment of nuclei, and it also fails to explain excited states of nuclei. It fails to explain the high stability of nuclei with magic number. See, these are the factors. One is semi-empirical mass formula, binding energy curve, merits and demerits of liquid drop model.